Hey, and I'm back with another video. This time is some mechs. Been gone a while, but yeah, I'm back. Want to do a double feature this time because these things, I felt like these things really needed updating from Ninjago. Like the virtual sets, this thing, the first one is really good, but it can't move for crap. The second one is too weird. It poses weird. I wanted to make something that poses a little better. And then this, um, the only um good one is the original one. All the other ones are just different versions, way too small, uh, different characters versions. So I wanted to make the original Samurai X mech for, well, in a smaller scale, in my mech scale. Well, let's start with the first Ninjitsu Master Mech because he was the one that created Ninjago. And as you can see, I tried to actually stylize this one as I wanted. This is pretty much an overhaul from the Lloyd core mech, and I changed pretty much everything, but the frame is still there. You can open this and Lloyd can fit. I even managed to make him sit down like in the show instead of like stand. Now it has some blasters. Put CX Lloyd in there because yeah, it's more time appropriate for this mech. This is the flag from the core set. I kind of wish they made like a Garmadon version of this flag, so I could have put it with Garmadon's mech. I have a mock of that. I might make a video of it. And yeah, you can see the arms are less noodly and more like bulky. Tried to put the lights in, and then I used the Brick Legend hands because my previous hands for this thing been trying to go design this for a while, and all I had was some clips and I didn't like that, so thank you Brick Legends for that one. So for articulation, you can see the ball joints, they all move like pretty freely. Wish I could show you better, but like forward it's like limited. The only thing I wish I could do is like free up the forward movement, but it's kind of hard if I wanted to keep it a little accurate. So let me flip this around. There's still little bars if you want to put some cones there to act as the boosters, but then it would interfere with these parts and it would look weird if you put it in a flight pose. So you have like this for a flight pose. Let me correct it. It's way easier like turning these things down. Yeah, this one's pretty simple. Just gave it some shaping, and I feel like it turned out pretty good. I wanted to keep this simple because I feel like this looks a little awkward. It looks more accurate, yes, but it looks awkward. Okay, yeah. Okay. I really need to get myself a new stand. Yeah. Enough about this one. Let's... Oh, wait, one last thing. Here's how this thing scales with regular minifigure. Here's Pixel and Lord Garmadon and a modern Transformers Deluxe class. it's... I feel like it's decently sized. So let's move on to the next mech. Samurai X mech. So yeah, this is when Neo was still Samurai X. Very early on. I don't need to say spoiler alert because it's a very old show. It's a very old show. Jeez. Yeah. This one was like made from pure scratch. I used the arms, like the non-posable arms, because I needed some really thin ones for the hands for accuracy purposes. Loses articulation, but sacrificed it a bit. So you can see, I kept the no spikes and spikes from the original Lego set. Like this hand has no spikes but has a sword. This one has spikes but has nothing. This is the sword. It's a normal mech sword. Here's a to access Nia. It decided to add these roll cage thingies to the sides to like make it more protected, because this is like a huge hole that's in the original as well, and I don't understand it. Here's how I pulled off the samurai skirts. It's like these giant simple panels. Since I don't own any of the Samurai X mechs, I have to use whatever flag I had. This one came from the blacksmith set, and so I felt, oh, it's kind of related, so I put it on. And shoulder pads are articulation. They have different cannons on each because that's how the original worked. The show gave them like regular cannons on both sides, but I wanted to do more like the toy. Some things are based on the show, like this, because I don't have, as I mentioned, any of the Samurai X mechs. So I had to go, like, it's the show or the show. I can't do anything about that. But it made the feet turn out pretty well in this small scale. Now I like turning this thing around. Squatting. It's kind of heavy for a small mech. Smallish mech. These are the rocket boosters. I added ball joints to them. Like the original one didn't have ball joints, and the legacy one can't have ball joints. It's way too small. But yeah, tires, ball joints. Made it all gray instead of like red. I tried to add some red, but I didn't have the correct cylinders. I think it works. Then there's a simple little Easter egg. Like, I don't think that's the correct type of thing that these things should be measuring, but it's my build, whatever. Then the back has some black. And yeah, it has to have huge heels. I ran with like the feet were based off of the 2012 Kai Mech, 2013, the tiny one from season 2, and that doesn't work. This thing was always about to fall over every single time. I had to make custom heels. But hey, whatever. It works. Looks good. Looks decent from the back. That's all matters. Excuse me. So, let's bring it around the front. Let me adjust the legs because they're falling. I'm so sorry about this. And give it its sword back. Okay. So, here's the Mech Pixel with garment on and with a modern deluxe class. This one looks taller. We put it next to Lloyd's. It is taller. Lloyd's Mech is taller, but that doesn't really count. It's like the decorations. But Nia's Mech is like actually tall. Yeah, you do your own comparison. It's complicated to say. So, I guess that's it. I would have liked to make a blue one for Pixel, like this with blue, just to see. Or like add blue highlights on this mech to like legacyfy it with the new Nia minifigure. If I can even get her out. Come on. Come on. Okay. Well, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, if you watched all the way through, and bye.